everybody, today I'll be tying a few wee cascades for my own box. The hook we'll be using today is a Turrell, size 10. It's a low water double, so quite a long shank, but quite a short gape. The thread we'll be using is a Uni 80 in black. I'm tying on a good couple of head lengths behind the front of the fly to give space for both my fly head and a couple of hackles. And we'll start off by tying in some oval tinsel. I'll tie it first in on the top and quickly run down the hook shank. Always gets a bit awkward here getting between the legs of the fly. I have to dodge the tinsel round both points. I'll usually do 5 turns before then tucking the tinsel between the fly's legs. It helps keep the tag tight. I'm turning the fly to show you how I'm tying it in. I'm going to tie the tinsel in on the bottom underside of the fly. And when I come back in a minute, I'll also tie it on the underside but the top half. This is all contributing towards turning the shape of the hook, which is flat, and making it round by the time we finish tying in all our materials. Let's get that rib out of the way. And our next ingredient will be some bucktail. I'll be using a blend of hot orange and yellow. I take a small amount of each and just roll it between my fingers to help mix the colours together. And we want the body length, about twice the body length for the tail in this particular fly. Make sure it's sitting nicely. Just get rid of the clump of the waist and then put some crystal flash pearl into the tail. Quickly loop the flash underneath. And then I'm going to do a reasonably good job of touching turns up this fly because the body will be formed of tinsel and floss and we don't want any bumps and lumps to show. Just make sure it's sitting on top of the hook shank. And then once I come up to the area where I originally tied on, I'm just going to take my scissors and cut the material off at a snap. It gives me a little step for mounting my wing later on, a little slope. Come back midway down the body and we're going to attach some holographic tinsel in medium. Quickly tuck it under the thread, put on a couple of wraps and then pull it back to length. Now I'm going to use the rotary action on my vise for this next step, so quickly just tie down the tinsel smoothly and to make sure the fly is robust, doesn't get damaged by the teeth of the first fish that it catches, I'm just going to touch the top of the fly with a little bit of super glue. Put in a whip finish. Bring around the bobbin rest and add the super glue. That'll just protect the holographic tinsel. So, dodging the points as we start and then just using the rotary action of the vise to form a smooth tinsel body. Take our thread off the rest, trap the tinsel down, And now we're ready for the second half of the body, which is a unifloss in black. Now, because this is a small fly, it's only a size 10, I'm actually going to split the floss before I use it. I don't want too heavy a body at this point. Just strip out half of it, let my fingers run it through. Tie on, and again I'm just going to put in a simple, very short whip finish, just to hold the thread whilst I once again use the rotary action of the vise for the floss body. Thread on the rest, and it makes this very easy and quick to do. Off the rest, trasp down the floss, and we're now ready to put in our wing, and you can see we've still got a little slope there on which I'm going to mount my wing. First, one wrap round the back and then come forward in about 5 open turns for the rib. Okay, we're now ready to put on the wing. This will be just a piece of black fox. I'm going to take off a clump about 3 times the size that I need, because each pelt has got 3 different types of hair. That's the underfur that I've removed out. I want to take that out so that I don't have a very bulky wing. And then I'm also going to take out all the long guard hairs, just leaving the most mobile, soft black hair from the middle. Measure it to size, take off any stray hairs, cut the hair, and then quickly mount it. Mounting it on top of that little up ramp that I left. Okay, the flash in the wing is a silver crystal flash, so it's pearl in the tail and silver in the wing. Use the same method, just pull it to the right length, lock it down, bring the tag end underneath, position it, lock it down, and cut to length. Up and get ready for the first of your 2 hackles. The first hackle is a lovely yellow. It's a whiting 4B hen. I'll just show you how to prepare it here. Remove the fluffy area. Just clip the first few fibers on either side to give you a sort of ladder effect. It gives you a great anchor point for tying in. Tie it on the side, get our hackle pliers. Quite often use a future fly hackle holding tool on the slightly larger hackles. This is just about as small as I'll go down to. And on a fly of this size, it'll only be a couple of turns for each hackle. So 1 turn, 2nd turn, and tie it off. You'll see that the first and second hackles are slightly different sizes. This second one I've used as full size for the fly, so that the tips of the fibers come back to touch the hook points. And for the front hackle, I'll just go down 1 size. That helps show off both colours. So the front hackle is a lovely hot orange. Again, it's a whiting 4B hen cap. Simply tie on the front hackle, put on your pliers, Sweep back the fibres, and just 2 quick turns. Tie the hackle off, remove the waste, and now we're just going to brush everything back and tidy up and form the head of the fly. You'll see here that I'm actually winding back over the rachis, over the stem. It just makes it much more robust, less likely to be cut by the teeth of a salmon. It does result in a slightly bigger head, but I think it makes for a much better fishing fly. Quick whip finish. I always put 2 in just to be sure. And there you have it, the first of 12 wee cascades for my personal box. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and thanks for watching.